Are we recording? Alright, let's do this.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to Slick Garage.
What is up, guys? It's your boy Kano. Welcome back to Slick Garage. On today's video, we're going to be doing a titty panel for a 9906 single cab. We're going to be running two 6.5s, Apocalypse or Deathbound, whatever you want to call them. I'll show you the speakers here in a little bit. And two bullet tweeters or two DS18 tweeters. I already have it drawn out on the board, whatever we're going to be cutting out. Yeah, it's freaking hot out here. Houston weather. So yeah, I'll turn the camera around right now. I already drew it up on the piece of wood, kind of the shape that I want. Now take this in mind, this will work on any other application, on door panels, on anything you can think of, kick panels, anything. It's pretty much the same process, you know, everything's the same process. You got a piece of plastic, you're going to be adding rings. We're going to be shaping it with some fabric. We got some fleece, and then we're going to be doing some fiberglass work on it. We're going to put down the fleece, then we're going to do resin, and then we're going to do fiberglass, then we're going to finish it off with Bondo, and then we're probably going to be wrapping it in black leather. So yeah, let me turn the camera around and I'll show you guys the piece of wood that we marked. These are the speakers we're going to be running, Deathbound Machetes. They sound amazing. I've heard them before. These are the little bullet tweeters. So we're going to have two 6.5s. And we're going to have the two tweeters. What do you want to say? What are you going to say?
Subscribe to my daddy's channel.
Now, the way I did them that way is other people do them where they do one tweeter here, the two 6.5s. But the reason with that, they'll push the speakers out further. And then the seats are going to go right here. So we're trying to minimize the width of it, right? And the panel actually measures 10 3/4, and the panel measures 11 inches from here to here. This is 10 3/4 from here to here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pre-drill some holes right here with a 1/2-inch paddle bit, just so I can start on the jigsaw blade in there. We're gonna cut out the circles real quick, and then we'll go from there, guys. You get these at Walmart in the arts and crafts section. So I cut some. I actually did it where what we're trying to do here is have the mount as flush as possible, as closest to the panel as possible, because the customer wants to be able to put the middle seat up, right? So we don't want to make it too bulky, too high. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to cut the plastic where the magnet's gonna go, and the magnet should be flush with the back of this. So I believe these are 2 1/4 plus the thickness of this, the 1/2 inch. So that's that. This right here, disregard this right here. So this was the last panel that I made. So this was a panel that I made yesterday. This was the design that we were gonna go with, so you guys can get an idea. And I had just mocked it up to where I can screw it down. This is pretty much gonna be the same thing with this one. So we're gonna center it. We're gonna put these 4 wooden dowels just like these right here, like a little table pretty much, and we're gonna be screwing it from the bottom up, right? So like I said, I did this, we went and test fitted, and he actually wanted to go with this design instead. He's a friend of mine. Shout out to La Gela for coming through, letting me do his panel. So we're gonna be doing the exact same thing. I'm gonna center that up. We're gonna mark it with the Sharpie kind of where we want it at. We're gonna put the wooden dowels in, and then the fleece will be next. So yeah, so I'm gonna put you guys on the tripod. I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse so you guys can see pretty much how I do it, and then we'll go ahead from there and we'll start doing the fleece. guys, so here we have it mounted up. I cut these little holes right here for the magnet to fit in there. Now this right here, I don't even know the name of it. I found it on eBay. I think it was like 10 or 20 bucks or something like that. But I like it because you put it down somewhere where you want it. You put a nail in the center and you put your pencil in any of these holes and you just do a circle. So it's perfect. Or for example, like here, you want to get the size of the speaker, kind of see where you're at. You center it, you put it, you know, it's cool. That's why you guys seen me do that with the magnet. I kind of wanted to see where it was at. So I put it on the center and then I cut out the rings, right? I marked it and cut out the rings. So first time we're test fitting the speaker, let's put it in there and see. So that's pretty good. That's probably as low as I can go. As you guys can tell, pretty much the magnet is pretty much flush with the plastic, as you can see. So that's definitely as low as we can go. So that's gonna do for that. So let me go ahead and clean everything up. Let me get my stuff ready and we're gonna start putting some fleece. Here we got the resin hardener. Just look at the instructions and kind of see how you want it there. So you can make it either for it to dry faster, for it to, you know, take overnight to dry. So we already got the resin here. This was the leftover that was there, just to show you guys how hard this gets. They don't even yeah, that's how hard it gets. So we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit in there. We already got this already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put resin on it, and then tomorrow, once it hardens up, we're gonna cut the rest of the fleece right here, right? So put you guys on a tripod and we'll go from there. I also went ahead and stapled this off camera with the gun. I cut down a strip about 3 inches wide, and we're gonna go ahead and put some resin on it. So this is pretty much it. We did 2 coats right here on this side. This is the biggest part. We did 2 coats in the back, and then right here we did 1 coat on each side. So we're gonna let it dry overnight. We'll come back tomorrow. The sun's really, well, we probably got 10-15 minutes worth of sun. So we'll let this dry overnight. Tomorrow when we get off of work, we'll continue. We'll go ahead and cut it all out right there, like I mentioned, right here, right there. Cut all the excess out, and we will start bondoing. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Just to show you guys how tough it is. So I got a cutoff wheel right here, grinder. I'm just gonna pass it through right by the side of the staples, because as you can tell, it's really hard, and I'm not gonna try to sit here and cut it with, you know, a knife or anything like that. So I'm just gonna hit it with the grinder all right there, just a little pass, so I can like break it off, and then we'll start doing bondo after that. So yeah, we're about to start on the panel. It's the next day. I'm out here playing with my daughters too. Say hi to the camera.
Daddy,
say hi.
hi.
What's your name?
My name's Ella Rosania.
Cool. What's your name?
My name is Stefania.
What?
My name is Stefania.
Say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Alright guys, this is how it's looking. This is actually the first pass of Bondo. This is the worst part of doing any kind of custom fiberglass work is this. As you guys can tell, obviously it didn't go down enough because those are all low spots. So in this second coat of Bondo, all this stuff, all these imperfections are gonna be gone. So obviously I'm gonna go back and fill in all these low spots right here, right here, right here. What else? We still have a few low spots right here, right here, right here. But that's not an issue. And then once we're done Bondo and everything, we'll clean all this out so it don't look ugly like that. All right guys, so we just gave it that other little pass of Bondo. As you guys can see, still I messed it up right there. I'll fix it, but here we got this the Dremel, wonderful brand from Harbor Freight. You already know it, 80 grit. I don't know what this is called, but it's like 80 grit sandpaper. So I'm gonna clean out the hose real quick, and then waiting for the Bondo to dry, just trying to get things done. So let me go ahead and clean up the hose real quick, and then we'll sand on the Bondo. So there you go, everything's smooth. I gave it another pass. I cleaned up all the rings with a tiger disc on a grinder. So I actually spoke to him, to La Gela, and he's actually gonna be taking it to his upholstery guy to be wrapping it. So if it would have been a different situation where I would have had to paint it, well, for the ones that don't know the channel, this is my personal truck. And here we have my titty panel. This is a different application. These are actually just rings. It's not like a flat plate or anything. And this is all smooth completely. If you can see it, look. Completely smooth. I haven't gotten around to installing the speakers or doing any kind of work to it, but we'll get to that here soon. And that up there, those are 5 6.5. This is for 2 8s mids. Working on putting the seat back and everything. On with all the sanding. Well, yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I do got a couple other videos. If you go further back, I got the 8-inch titty panel, and I got the video for that the roof rack panel that I did, and we got some more audio videos coming up. Like I said, it's getting dark. We're pretty much done with the panel. All I have to do is clean it up for him, and he's gonna take it to his upholstery guy. Like I said, if we were to paint it, then we would have gone back and sanded it all down, 2K primer, wet sanded, painted it, and we would have done all that stuff. But he chose to wrap it so it could look like the factory interior. So that's that. So if you're new to the channel, guys, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Subscribe to my daddy's channel.